Up, Whitey Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan Live reaction video is going to be for Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia, Illegals, Chapter 12. Oh my god, last chapter we finished up the origin story of Hero Killer Stain. Oh my god, so much was explained, and it's so weird to think that Knuckle Duster was the one who pushed Stain even more to become a hero killer. It is, oh man, it was such a good chapter. Anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. This is my Justice. Oh my gosh. Yes, we're getting bi-weekly. Yeah! Okay, so bi-weekly serialization has begun. Second and fourth Saturdays of each month. Yee! I'm so happy. I really love this manga. I hope more people are reading this manga. It is so freaking good. So we have a beautiful color page here. Ooh, and this chapter is called Senior. Oh gosh. I'm Koichi Himawari. I'm a hero as a hobby. God, doesn't that make you think of Saitama? I'm a hero as a hobby, but I'm actually just a college student. Well, Saitama is just a hero as a hobby. He's not a college student, but whatever. And with that, we'll have a short quiz next week on the contents of Chapter 3 of the textbook. Be sure to review it. That's all for today. And yet, lately, I've been struggling on the college side of things. Correction, majorly struggling. Hey, mind if I sit here? Go ahead. You've been reading the same page for quite a while now. What book is that? It's the Hero Sociology textbook written by my professor, cramming for a test, eh? The bubble is misleading, but it's actually the girl talking here. The book's a really tough read. You'd be better off copying the notes from an upperclassman in your club or something. Yeah, I'm not in any clubs. Oh, so you're a loner, huh? That sounds rough. Yep, capital loner with the loner with the capital L. Rough doesn't even begin to describe it. All right, I've got it. Leave it to me. Huh? I'm from the Arano seminar. My name is Makoto. Makoto's flirting with the freshman, are we? Thank you. I'm freshman sociology major Koichi Himawari. You're famous, you know. The abandoned building creeper from Higashi Naruhara. Of course I won't... Oh, sorry. The rumors are going strong as ever, I see. As it happens, I've been searching for a boy like you who's familiar with that area who I could put to good use. Of course, I won't ask you to help me for nothing. You accompany me for my errand and I'll assist with your studies. A little give and take. I'm skeptical. I'm worried. Ooh, Popstep might get jealous, because remember, Popstep, she wants Koichi hella bad. That real estate agent really pulled a fast one on you. Wait, sorry. So this is what you call your penthouse? That real estate agent pulled a fast one on you. Yeah, I guess you're right. Uh-oh. Speaking of, wait just a moment. I'll clean up the room a bit. Well, you are a guy after all. Gotta hide your stash, right? Come on, of course not. Geez, Pop left everything scattered around. Oh crap, I've got to put my hoodie away. It'd be a real mess if the crawler's identity got leaked. Hey, are you almost done? Yep, just a minute. A mountain of beer cans? Can't let these be seen either. Oh no, she's... Poor Popstep. All right, then shall we start with your problem? Can you show me your class registration form if you have one? First things first, let's separate the classes you're currently taking into 3 groups. Final exam 100% of grade, hand-in reports most essential, and attendance most essential. I should be able to provide you with the lecture notes and past exam questions, but when it comes to classes that weigh attendance heavily, you'll have to do your best to show up, okay? You sure are reliable. Now then, about your main issue, Hero Sociology. I can bring the notes for you later, but for now, let's just review the contents that'll be covered on the next quiz. Chapter 3, was it? Yes, ma'am. Introduction to Hero Sociology, Chapter 3, Vigilantism, conflicts with the official hero system. Oh, how fitting. This is so fitting. I got a bad feeling about this, though. Let's start with the term vigilantism. From an academic standpoint, you could define it as a system that tends to naturally come about during periods of mayhem in society in order to maintain public order. For the most part, vigilantism is a transitionary phenomenon. As society begins to stabilize, it becomes absorbed into and or eliminated by the official hero system. This also applies to the dawn of the supernatural era. You learned about the birth of heroes in your modern history class in high school, right? Yeah, I kind of remember learning about it, I think. In response to the society-wide chaos brought about as a result of humanity obtaining the newfound power of quirks, a group of vigilantes emerged from their masses using their quirks to protect the peace. Not long afterwards, afterwards, legislation regulating the use of quirks was put into place. The vigilantes obtained official legal recognition and became heroes. Yeah, now that you mention it, I knew that. That was the ostensible truth of it. Huh? You mean that's not what happened? Now then, here's a trivia question for you. Where was the world's first official licensed hero system enacted? Oh, it was somewhere in America. That's right, it was the state of Rhode Island. That is so random! I'm sorry, that is random that Rhode Island would be the first one. You would think it'd be like New York, or California, or Vermont, or Washington State, or something. But Rhode Island, that's like the most random, that's just so freaking random. At the time, there were 189 vigilantes who were subjected to this new Rhode Island state law. Of those 189, how many of them do you think were officially acknowledged by the state as heroes? What? I see. I guess it obviously wasn't all of them. There must have been quite a few vigilantes who didn't look heroic enough for the part. Like this guy, for instance, he'd be out of the question. About half? Tisk, tisk. Oh my god, here we go. The answer is a mere 7 people. Whoa! Only 7 out of 189? Wow. The vast majority of the vigilantes were categorized as quirk-wielding villains. The goodwill vigilantes were publicly acknowledged and became the first heroes. That's the commonly accepted idea, and it's by no means a lie, but in actuality, the true objective of the official hero system was not approval and licensure of vigilantes, but rather to define the true villains. That's also often said. To draw a dividing line between those who arbitrarily utilize their quirks into authorized heroes and unauthorized villains, and put strict limitations on the latter. Wow. Oh, this makes so much sense. Fucking government, man. Government ruins everything. This was just a single part of the larger plan to implement a society-wide quirk control system. This sounds, yeah, this is very, sounds very communist to me. Well, yeah, government regulation is just never good. The thing is, especially with the quirks, that's like saying that people with mental illness have to be regulated. You can't help that you have a quirk. Or people or race, there has to be racial regulations. That's just fucking government for you, okay? The control aspect of this is still a subject of controversy to this day, as it is said to violate the rights to bear arms and self-determination. You know what? That's a good point. I didn't think about this until now. Wouldn't this, especially in America, wouldn't this violate the Second Amendment? The right to bear arms? Because technically your quirk is bearing arms. You're defending yourself. But like if it's but this is something I could definitely see California or fucking liberal states try to get around. But that is a good question though. I want to ask you guys this. Do you guys think that this violates the Second Amendment, the right to protect yourself? I'm very curious what you guys think about that. Because that's what it seems like to me. Like, the more I'm thinking about it, the more it makes sense. Like, now I want to know if there's been, like, court cases, like especially in America. I want to know about the American system. Like, is there Supreme Court cases again that have been done, like similar to like with gun control, or what? But like in the sense, what's going on is vigilante control. That's the best way to describe this kind of law, is vigilante control. In essence, this is a variation of the idea that Big Brother is always watching. Exactly. Which is rooted in the distrust of politicians and the government. Exactly. You also have that violation of privacy. That's against the Constitution as well. So that's an interesting thought. You have two constitutional violations going on here, if you think about it. You have the violation of privacy, and you have the right to bear arms. That's a really interesting point. But yeah, this sounds very socialistic, to be honest. Socialistic bordering, well, not communism. I wouldn't say communism. I would say socialist, very socialistic. Maybe, well, I'm trying to think if the best way I would describe it as socialism, or if I would describe it as fascism. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. But like, I'm really surprised this is happening, and this started in America. You would think something like this would have started in Europe. That's what really surprises me. It's also said that the idea of watching... Okay, I want to mention this too. This chapter is coming out at a really good time. Because think about what's going on politically in our system. We have gun control going on, and we have the violation of people's privacy. We have those debates going on a regular basis. And like, you could kind of think of it as like the NSA kind of shit. But anyway, I'm really curious what you guys think. It's also said that the idea of watching out for oneself that originally gave rise to the official hero system has now become the basis of the argument against that very system. It's as if they created the problem just to get credit for solving it. That is so true! Oh my god, this is so fucking true! That is so true, especially when it comes to like a lot of liberal policies. A lot of Democrat policies. Oh my god, that is so freaking true. Like what's going on in California does this all the fucking time. So, like an example of this is passing a law, even though the same law basically exists in another form. Oh my god. I see what you're doing here. Manga. Because this is so fucking true in our system. And hell, it's true in Europe, too, with the EU. Fuck it. Oh, God. This is so true. Oh, my God. This is scary how true this is. To summarize, vigilantism, that is to say, personal justice, was the origin of the hero, which is built upon the idea of societal justice, kind of like Batman. But at the same time, vigilantism is a vehicle for opposition towards mass surveillance. Dude, I am behind vigilantism all the way if that means we're opposing mass surveillance. I am down with that. That's the conclusion to be drawn from Chapter 3. If you write that on your quiz tomorrow, you should be able to pass. Be sure to review the parts I labeled with sticky notes. Whoa, you seriously saved me. Sorry to interrupt you while you're feeling relieved, but I've got another question for you. The decisive factor that separated heroes from the villains when that new law I mentioned earlier was first enacted, what do you think it was? That's an interesting question. Who knows? People who obeyed the law? People with just hearts? The answer is a secret. Oh, come on! No! Oh, come on. Don't be mean. Tell me. Sorry, but don't worry. That won't show up on your quiz. It's actually the topic of my research thesis. If I were in this universe, I would probably do a thesis on that too. That's so interesting. Like, I want to know who caused it. Who was the one, especially in America in particular, who started this shit? What was the event that caused this law to be passed in Rhode Island in particular? If you'll cooperate with me on it, I'd be happy to give you the answer when the time comes. You won't turn me down, will you? No, of course not. If I can somehow be of use to you, I'd be happy to help, but what will I be doing specifically? You'll be doing a field survey investigating the rumored vigilantes of Naruhata. Through my investigation of those living fossils, that is, the modern-day vigilantes, I may be able to devise a new perspective in my investigation of the advent of the hero system, right? Plus, it's super catchy as a theme. What's wrong? Nothing. Nothing. Well, I've heard a little bit about their deeds here and there. It's been said that they're greatly contributing to keeping the peace around town. But don't you think it's a tad dangerous to be recklessly sticking our noses in the business of people who fight villains like that? And that's where my bodyguard comes in. Do you mean me? Well, we'll meet up in front of the station on Saturday at 10 then. See you then. She's quite pushy, that's for sure. In the end, I gave it in to her, though. I'll have to play this off somehow. Hey, this Saturday, eh? What are you grinning about? What, Pup? You were there the whole time? I'm home. Oh, long time no see, Mr. Policeman. You're typing quite passionately, so you're working on your thesis, huh? Yep, right now I'm just getting all my sources together. So we have the elder brother Nasuma Tsukachi, and the younger sister Makoto Tsukachi. Oh man, this chapter is really good. Oh yeah, you're in charge of quirk-related crimes at the police department, right, bro? Any leads about villains or hero information you'd care to share with me? You know I can't leak investigation information. Then at the very least, you could set up an interview with a famous hero or something. I bet you've got connections with All Might, don't you? Whoops, okay, I'll stop. Mikado, let me make something clear. Heroes are one thing, but don't let me catch you approaching villains out of curiosity. Their existence is without a doubt connected to some crime. Oh? I thought the police were all about hate the sin, not the sinner, on the surface at least. Heroes and villains are two sides of the same coin. No! Whether they're, where's the gray area, you dumbass? Whether their acts are lawful or unlawful depends on where the line happens to be drawn at that time. That's my stance on the issue, bro. You know what? I will agree to an extent. I agree with that. I will take it back. I agree with that. They are two sides of the same coin if you think about it. They are. I totally agree with Mikado on this. And but there's got to be a gray area somewhere. I'm not going to get into a dispute with you over this. I know full well that I'll never win a debate against you. But regardless of your logic, there's no problem as long as you don't cross the line. There are more than a few people who even after saying that and end up falling to the other side of the line themselves, either as a victim or a perpetrator. Thanks for the warning. Let's see. So what you're saying is don't get caught, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm telling you to not flirt with danger by going places you shouldn't. What was that chick's deal barging into your house and acting like she owns the place? Ooh, Pop is gelling. It's like she's got no clue how to keep her distance or where to draw the line. She's completely and utterly shameless, isn't she? Whatever you say, a rival appears? Yes, I ship Pop. I ship Pop and Koichi like FedEx Express. She is gelling. She is fucking gelling. Oh, man. And the next issue is planned for, this September 9th. But that's wrong. It's going to be planned for probably the next Saturday in October, I think. Anyway, what did you guys think of this chapter? We basically got the origin of vigilantism. And I really find it interesting how it all started in Rhode Island. I just think it's random that it started in Rhode Island of all places, but I really find it interesting on Makoto's take. I really love her take, and it's something that I've been thinking about in regards to the hero system. But if it really started out in America, like I really am curious how this law got passed when, based on what was said, it sounds to me like it's unconstitutional. It violates the rights of privacy, and it also violates the Second Amendment. But at the same time, I hate when liberals do this too. And I'm gonna say this. What it seems to me is like they're trying to legislate behavior, which never works. Legislating behavior never works. But I'm very curious what you guys think about this law. And what do you guys think about this chapter? I thought this chapter was very interesting. I really liked learning about the origins of vigilante of this law. And I really want to know, like, if there's Supreme Court cases and shit, I gotta know. It's gonna drive me nuts. But what do you guys think about this? Are you guys as surprised as me that started off in America versus Europe? I'm very surprised by that. You would think of all places it would start in PC Europe, or fuck, it made in communist countries like communist China or communist Russia, or fucking fascist countries too. Like, you would think it would have started there, but no, it started in America. Like, I just think that's random. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And what do you think of Pop's jealousy? I love it. I love her jealousy. Do you guys ship Pop and Koichi like facts like I do? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, follow my Twitch channel, find me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!